Good afternoon. Yesterday we had discussed about the concept called as an organization of human resource management department. There we have discussed about like how department will be constituted and what and all the authority will be there and authority levels and all we have discussed. What are the levels generally we will come across in the organizations. So there will be the three levels, that is line top level, mid level, lower level, and authority. Here three kind of authority we will come across: line authority, staff authority, and functional authority. Okay, so with respect to the human resource management, how this all three will be working or will be functioning in an organization is the most important. So before getting into that, we need to understand what line authority. Okay, and similarly what is the meaning of the staff authority and what will be the meaning of the functional authority. So everything we will be talking in the context of the organization, HR department. Okay, human resource management. So with respect to the human resource management, there will be the line authority. Okay, you will be holding the authority of the line and staff authority and functional authority. So in case of line authority in HRM, what will happen? See, means the authority proceeds from top to bottom actually. So whenever we are talking about the line means vertical movement. Okay, so from the top, whatever. See, top means what? Top level management, mid level management, lower level management. Three levels will be there, and authority wise, line, staff, and functional will be there. Okay, so now we are talking in the context of the line authority in HR. Okay, so in case of line authority, what will happen? The authority, responsibility, and all will be flowing from top level to bottom level, means vertical movements from top level to bottom. That is why it has been called as an line authority. So for top, generally, like what is there from the angle of the top means, we have so far discussed policy, procedure, strategies, and all will be prepared by the top level management, right? So that has to be communicated, or not only that, even decisions whatever it has been taken by the top level management, that has to be communicated to the middle level managers. Okay, so it will be like flow, vertical flow. Anything, any decision or any strategy formulated or any policy framed, any procedures have been framed by the top level management, by the board members and all, they will get involved and they'll be doing it, right? So everything has to be communicated to the next level. So communicating from top to bottom means flowing vertically, that is nothing but called as an line authority. Okay, so line authority will be taking care of the passing on the messages or passing on the policies or the procedures, or else what we call decisions, or else what we call strategy, and all from the top level to bottom. It is nothing but called as an a line authority. Okay, so line is that. And moving to the staff authority. In case of the staff authority, what will happen? Like, see, in an organization, I and myself and you are working in the same direction. I mean to say that, suppose for example, I'm in the production unit, I'm a production manager, you are in the sales department, you are the sales manager. Okay, sales department manager, and another person is in the advertisement department, he is the head of the advertisement department, and one more person will be working as a head of the accounts department, another person is a head of the R&D. So we are all in the same level. Okay, so I am working as a production manager, you are working as a sales manager, another person is working as a R&D manager, one more person is working as a account manager in the department. So we are at the same level. Okay, yes, suppose if we need any information need to be exchanged, means that is called as an a staff authority. Okay, so we will be exchanging, we are working in the same level, so we will be exchanging the things. Okay, so working at the same level, we will be exchanging the matters. If anything is required, that we will be sharing from the one to another. Then moving to the next is functional authority. Okay, so here what will happen? This is also actually kind of the line authority, functional authority. means it is actually the staff person, a type of limited line authority over a given function, okay, like such as safety it may be, or it may be the quality one, or it may be the regardless of where that function is found in the organization, that will be handled by them. So see here in functional authorities what will happen, it is again the sort of line authority only, and it gives staff person the type of limited line authorities over a given functions, okay, whatever the function has been given. So with respect to that, like safety, quality and all, we will be exchanging the information wherever it is required. So that is nothing but called as a functional. And again a human resource specialist may say to a line supervisor so that the later cannot be fire certain employees, okay, so because the information have been already shared, I mean to say that dedicate to the lower level line managers exactly what they must, and they must do, and what they must not do and all will be decided well in the advance. So that comes under the functional authority. So the three kind of authority you will be finding with respect to the human resource management. One is the line staff and the functional areas. So this is about the three kind of the authority which we will be come acrossing with respect to the human resource management. Now moving to the next heading, that is organization of the human resource department, like how you will be organizing the human resource department. See, there are so many departments in an organization. Particularly here we are talking about how you will be organizing, how you will be executing the process of organizing with respect to the human resource management, okay. So here see, HR organization and HR departments are evolving from the administrative departments. As we have discussed in previous class and all, generally human resource manager will be will be associating majority of the times with CEO and all. You'll be knowing, okay, like how the policy will be framed by the top level, how the procedures will be made by them, how the strategy is prepared by them and all. He will be knowing because he will be always associated with the chief executive officer and all, okay. C-suite we call, no, like top level executives and all, with them generally he associates. So you will be knowing lot of information with respect to that. That is why it has been called as evolving from administrative department. So whenever you are talking about HR organization or the HR departments, generally it will be evolving from the administrative departments, okay. So that is about that. Next, why we will be having this, because it has to lead towards the transactional HR activities, okay. So what are the HR activities? Let us see. HR activities are record keeping, payrolls, employees benefits, administration, into the team led by the C-level executives and all, and directors who report to the C-suite, called the human resource management policies and practice. So for whatever I have been explained with respect to the policy, procedures, practice and all, even strategies and all. So with respect to that, what they have to do, they have to keep the records and payrolls and employee benefits and administrative activities and all, which generally given by the C-level executives and C-suite employees. The employees, C-suite employees are nothing but human resource management, that is okay. So next is the process of creating organization structure generally, like organization structure is creating structure is nothing but I have explained in my previous class and all, it is like blueprint, okay. You will be getting one systematic flow of the work and all, like who has to work, what has to be done, by whom it has to be done, when it has to be done, towards which objective it has to be carried out and all, giving details, nothing but called as an organization structure. So creating the process of organization structure, it is nothing but called as an organization, okay. It will be called as an organization, okay, organizing. Then modern HR department is generally actually organized by the flexible way, okay. So nowadays whichever the organization you take, it will be in a flexible way, okay, with very few management layers. Not much layers will be there. See, in olden days in traditional management and all, how it was like, suppose I'm working at lower level, means I have to report to my next superior, and next superior will report to next superior, next superior, next superior, like that it was keep on going. So finally, ultimately, by the time it reaches a high level, what was happening? It was consuming too much of time. Okay, so time was the problem there. So later on in the modern management, modern HR department and all, very flexible. Like if you have some problem, you can directly meet the management and you can tell your problem to them. Okay, so only very few management layers will be there, so as a result it will be very easy to handle the situation now in the modern HR department. And yeah, so that you can facilitate free flow of communications. So free flow of communication means you can have communication directly with your not only immediate superior, you can directly contact the mid-level managers or top-level managers. So friendly environment is there. Okay, so if you find any problem in operating things, if you have any doubt in the activities, you can straight away talk to the top-level management itself. Though you are in the low layer low layer of employees, you can straight away contact the top level management. To that extent it is flexible nowadays. Okay, in the especially modern HR department. That is about it. And moving further, actually HR professionals pay right roles. Okay, I mean, they see, they are connecting everything, right? Like lower level can contact the higher level, means they are establishing the connections. So they are playing the very crucial and very important and right role they are playing in an organization. And what they will be doing in order to have the optimum HR operating model, optimum HR activities, HR optimum HR operating model they will be adopted in an organization, especially with respect to the present days business and all. They will be adapted. They have adapted excellent models. If you see this Infosys or any other companies and all, for example, HR model will be there. Okay, the successful model of worldwide companies, successful model. They will be adopted, and as per that they will be executing the HR activities. Okay, so there you will be finding HR structure. Okay, that actually will get matched with the business strategy and structure. Okay, then in many cases where diversified business strategy has a division, then the network and the matrix, hybrid, allied structure and all will be there. So we have proposed, generally what will happen, they will be proposing the HR operating model. So they have adopted a HR operating model also. So because there will be lot of changes with respect to the division of the work or networked or matrix, hybrid, allied structure and all will be there. So as a result, operating model they adopt, and as per that they will be focusing on the activities, especially technology and transactional capacity and all. They will be looking, they will be taking care. So they will be adopting the HR operating models and all. Okay, next what they will be doing, like centers for expertise and deep specialization HR knowledge and insights and all, they will be having with the help of this. Okay, embedded HR generalist who adopt the HR service to deliver business needs. Okay, so what is the business needs, you understood by this time very well. So for that purpose, HR operating model will be adopted by them. Okay, then moving further, corporate HR leaders will be setting the overall policy. Okay, generally what they have to propose, like good intent and keep tweaking this HR roles and all, will be helping the HR department and HR professionals to deliver increased value to this stakeholders. So ultimately, HR department or HR professionals must deliver the good service to the good service towards enhancing the value of the stakeholders. Okay, you know, stakeholders are investors, customers, owners, then the people who are their board of directors, employees, all are stakeholders. Okay, so HR manager of the HR department, ultimate goal it has to keep in his mind by adopting excellent HR operating model and all. It has to connect everything through technology and all, and because it has to enable the transactional capability, right? So center of expertise and all, it has to adapt and keep, it has to keep the specialized HR knowledge, insights and all. So as a result, what it will be like, it is embodied with the HR generalist, like who adopt the HR service and all will be possible, so that they can deliver the business needs, and as well as even corporate HR leaders, they will be setting the overall policy. Okay, that and all will be taken care by the HR department or the HR professionals. So ultimately, they will be providing the good value based service to the all stakeholders, okay, who are there in an organization. Next to that is the upgradation of HR operating model will depend more on improved relationship, okay, within and outside of the HR departments, rather than redefined role based on the organization charts and all. Okay, so this is about the organization of human resource department. And moving further, like the next heading, ways of organizing human resource functions. So what are the ways we have to discuss here? There are certain ways, like which we will be using for the purpose of organizing the human resource functions. Okay, so now let us see what are those functions actually. See, irrespective of size of the business, extent to which operations are decentralized and all, the type of the work carried out, kind of the people employed and all, even role assigned to HR functions and all, you have like certain ways through which you can organizing the human resource functions. Okay, now let us see function of human resource are what. So now the function one is the, say, recruitment, then documentations, training, development and career management, compensation and benefits, legal issues and personal policies, and termination and transition and all, you will be finding as a HR function. Okay, so it will be giving detailed about it. Okay, so this is the like functions of HR resources. So HR exclusively will be doing all these functions, so it will be taking care of recruitment, documentation, training, development and career management and all, it will be taken care by the HR department. And compensation and benefits giving also taken care by them, and legal issues and personal policies are taken care by them. And transmissions and what we call transitions and all will be termination, and transition and all will be taken care by the HR functions. Okay, now see again, the human resource management is a, I mean, member of the management actually. As I have told in my previous explanation and all, generally the human resource manager will be moving with the CEO and all. He will be the member. Okay, so as a member, he will be performing four basic functions of human resource management, like are the planning, directing, controlling, and organizing. Okay, so we will see as a member, human resource manager, as a member of management, you will be performing planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. So as a member of management, here we are having discussion. So as a member, what I mean, in the process of planning, what he will do, let us see. Okay, a manager must plan ahead in order to get the things done by the subordinates. Okay, as a member of management, the HR manager, what he has to do is must plan ahead. Okay, like how to get things done by the subordinates, that has to be planned by the HR manager as a member of the manager. Next will be the like after the plan, he has to like he has to take care of organizational goal. But first of all, by keeping organizational goal only, he will be preparing the plan. Okay, so goal is only the base actually. So by keeping the goal as a base, he will be preparing the plan. Next, planning helps to establish the best procedures and reach the goals. So goal one and two will be there, and planning will be done by the human resource manager. Okay, so what is the benefit by doing planning, by keeping the goal in the eye? Well, actually it will be like helping establishing the best procedure for the purpose of reaching the goal. So procedure is most important for reaching the goal. If you don't keep procedures, or if you don't follow the procedure, what will happen? It will get lapse. In turn, it is very difficult to reach the goal. Okay, so that is why the by goal will be set by the human resource manager as a management person, by keeping plan. So goal he will keep one end, and plan he will prepare. Plan is for the purpose of establishing the procedure to reach the goal. Okay, so everything is interconnected. Goal and plan and all should be there. Okay, further, some effective managers, what they will be doing, they will be devoting a lot of substantial part of their time to the planning. So planning most important. Okay, as a the team member of the management, HR manager will devote lot of time towards preparing the plan, because out of the plan only will be coming out with the procedures, so that you can reach the goal. Okay. With respect to the human resource department, what planning involves actually? See here, determining personal programs, okay, that is most important, and which will be again contribute towards the achieving the organizational goals. So, personal program you have to determine. Why you have to determine? Because you have to reach the organizational goals. Okay, next, further moving, these programs include the anticipating hiring needs of the organization. Okay, this program include anticipating higher need of the organization. What is the higher need of the organization? Profit making. Okay, that is only goal actually. Organization has to make a profit, or else organization cannot be there in the picture itself. So whenever you are talking business entity, or if you take even personal also, there will be some target, right? There will be some goal, there will be some aim, there will be some objective, or else who will spend time and who will work on particular thing? By keeping certain set of targets, aim, purpose only, we are working, we are spending time, right? So hiring needs of the contributing more towards achieving the goal of the organization. Okay, so that is about that. So it has to plan the personal programs and all, because it has to work towards achieving organizational goals. Okay, and these programs, what will happen, like it will be including certain activities. What are those activities? Generally anticipating the higher needs of the organization. So higher needs, as I have told, that higher needs they will be keeping in the mind, and planning job recruitment descriptions, determining source of recruitment and all, they have to plan. Next, moving to the organization organizing, this is the function again of the HRM, as a part of human, as a part of general management. Okay, so here what HR manager will do, we will say, they'll be establishing the objectives and develop the plans. Okay, plans, programs and all, they will be developing it. So establishing objectives, preparing or developing plans, programs to achieve the goal of the organization. Okay, then he needs generally for this purpose design and develop the organization structure. Okay, so design and structure of the organization. Then, because he has to, because to carry out the different operations, we need it, right? So developing organization structure includes, you see, whenever you have this structure, you will be knowing like what to do, when to do, how to do, by whom to do, for what cause we have to do and all, you will understand. So structure will give entire idea of executing the work. So as a HR manager, as a part of the team of the management, he will be focusing more on establishing objectives, develop the plans, programs and all. Okay, so for that, what he need, he has to design and develop the organization structure. Why we need organization structure? Because organization structure will give lot of ideas. Okay, I mean lot of inputs with respect to the commencement of the work, execution of the work, successful of the work, how to make successful and all, relating to that, like who and all get involved, who and all has to be get involved, who and all has to be take part in it and all. It will give the, I mean, it will be giving entire details, right? So only it has to develop the organization structure. So how it will be doing organization structure? By keeping certain activities in the what we call, like while developing the organization structure, we need certain components, right? So here we are talking in the context of human resource manager working as a part of management. Okay, so the first component which will be like a first work which it will be taking care is grouping of personal activities into the functions or the positions. So grouping of personal activities. See, we are five members working in one group. Everything, like I will be doing something, you will be doing something, someone will be doing something. Like all five members in the group will be doing one work. Okay, so everything will be grouped. I mean, grouping the personal activities into functions. Okay, so into functional basis, it will be grouped. And second one is assigning different groups to the activities of different individuals. As I told that if five members are there in the group, so I will be assigned one work and you will be assigned some other work, and another person of the group will be assigned another work. Like that, everybody will get different work. Okay, so assigning different work to the different members, I mean individual members of the group, will be the second point which will be taken care while developing the organization structure. And third one is delegating the authority according to the task assigned and responsibility involved. So whenever you are what we call delegating authority, see, you are superior, I am subordinate, you have to give authority to me. Since you have the authority, it has to get, see, decentralized, right? So you have to give some power to me. That is nothing but called as a delegating authority. Okay, so the delegation, how it takes place, based on the or accordingly the task assigned and responsibility involved. See, you are superior, I am subordinate. What you will be doing, you will be giving some sort of task to me. Okay, task means some responsibility is handed over to me. So as a result, you will be giving certain some amount of authority also, you will be handed over to me. Okay, so everything is interlinked here. So what I work I have to do, okay, what responsibility I should possess with respect to that. So you are assigning me work, responsibility and all. So to that extent, you will be given authority also. Okay, you are delegating authority to me. Okay, so to you are linking the work assigned to me and responsibility assigned to me with the authority delegations. Okay, so you are, see, you have to do so many work as a manager. Okay, I'm under you as assistant, so you are giving one work to me. That means, and one relating that responsibility is passed on to me by you. To that extent only you are giving authority to me. Okay, not full extent of your authority you are not giving to me. Whatever the work you have been assigned to me, to relating to that, you are delegating authority to me. Okay, so that extent only. Okay, the work assigned, responsibility assigned, to that extent only you are giving you are delegating authority to me. Okay, next, fourth point which you have to keep while developing organization structure is, I mean to say that human resource manager, as a part of management, the fourth thing which he has to keep in the mind is coordinating activities of the different employees. So there are different employees in an organization, right? So there should be a coordination between them. Okay, so different activities means like for example, I am doing accounts related activities, you are doing finance related activities, and another person is doing advertisement relating activities, another person sales related activities. Okay, so coordinating activities of the different employees. So we have to bring the coordination. HR manager has to bring the coordination among all activities. See, entire organization is depending on different parts, or different functional areas, or different activities, right? So as a result, you are coordinating one moreover, one activity is depending on another activity. Okay, I have few time, I mean in my previous explanation and all, I have given example also. What will happen, one work is depending on the another work. Okay, one work require demands the coordination with the other work. So as a result, you have to bring the coordination between the activities of the different employees. So that is the fourth point, which will be worked, which the manager will work on it in an organization. Manager in the sense human resource manager as a part of the management will work in the organization. And moving to the third one is directing. So now directing also many time I have explained. Now we are understanding in the context of the HRM working as a like part of the management. Okay, so in that context, what HR manager will do? Firstly, he will be like create the plans, and next implementing the plans. Okay, then he will be like smoothly depending on how motivated the people are. He will be seeing. So under the directing process, HR manager as a part of management, what he will do first, he will be creating some plans. Okay, so after making some plans, what he will be doing, he will be implementing the plans. Okay, after implementing, he will be like looking into the motivational aspects. So preparing plans, implementing plans, and motivating the people. So these are all the tasks which have been taken care by the human resource manager under the directing concept as a part of the management. Okay. Then afterwards, the directing function of HRM involves actually encouraging people to work, okay, willingly, efficiently to achieve the goal of the organization. So goal of the organization, we all know that making profit, expansion, earning what we call earning and having goodwill in the international market, and retaining customers and capturing new customers, declaring good dividends, giving more interest to the investors, and taking and serving good service, providing good service to all stakeholders of the organization, and all will be the part of the HR manager. Okay, so in that direction, what will happen, it has to get involved. Okay, involved in encouraging the people, because see, organization survival itself is largely depending on high production. So high production is largely depending on the people. So people simply they will work, they will not work simply. Okay, so lot of encouragement is required. You need to understand people's psychology, you have to motivate them, you have to fulfill their demands. So you should have good coordination with them, and you should make them to participate in decision making and all. Participative decision and all has to be taken care. And if they get any doubts, or if they get anything with respect to the managerial activities, you have to get clarification, you have to give clarification to them, and all should be taken care by the HR manager. Okay, so as a result, what will happen, they will be working willingly, okay, and efficiently. Here willingly working and efficiently working is the most important one. Okay, so if you are not in a position to motivate them properly, so getting things willingly and efficiently will become very difficult. Okay, that is about that. So what we call HR manager, what he has to do is he should guide. Okay, he should guide, he should instruct, and he should tell them that and all, like whatever the required information, if they express we want so on, so on, so that should be fulfilled by the HRM, human resource manager. Okay, so as a result, organization you can as a manager, he can lead towards the objectives of the organization. Okay, as I have told, the different components through which we will be measuring the organization excellence or the goal. Okay, so that is about that. Under the directing, next process is like here majority will be talking about motivating only. Okay, so here what will happen? Motivate employees. How you will be motivating employees? Through career planning and salary administration and all. See, these two things are very important. Career planning as well as the salary administration. Okay, so if you take care of their career planning and all, and salary administration and all should also be very good. Okay, so career planning they will be planning, so you have to for that sake only they will be efficiently and effectively towards the objectives. Okay, so you will be motivating them through career planning scheme as well as the salary administrations. So that will be boosting the employees morally. So if you tell like your promotion and all will be depending on so and so target, means they will be working very hard. And if you tell them about their salary administration and all, like you will be getting so and so salary if you reach that target, means they will be working. Okay, so it will be boosting their morale. And next is you can develop good relationship. Okay, and apart from this, you have to provide safety for them. Okay, so you should be given a safety to the employees. Then welfare of the employees, you must take care. Then only they will get sort of motivation, or else they will not. And next is, in order to do this effectively, HRM must identify the needs of the employees and means methods to satisfy them. So to overall to speak is directing the employees, means there you will be come across in like how to inspire the employees, how to guide them, how to motivate them. Okay, so you'll be taking lot of care by introducing a concept called as a career planning and administration, and all, salary administration and all, so to boost the employee morale. And the other end, see that the HRM must also identify the needs. This is most important and fundamental one. See, if you have the need, then only you will be working. Okay, if you don't have need, why you will work? See, I have need for the money. Okay, I have commitments. Means what I will be doing, I will be working very hard. Suppose if I don't have commitment, I'm a commitment. If I don't have need, then obviously I will not work. Okay, so my working is dependent on the needs of mine. Okay, so that is why human resource management must identify the needs of the employees. Okay, and means and methods to satisfy. So means, what are the resources and method of satisfying them is also most important. So in a way you will be in a position to execute the concept of motivation. Okay, continuously. So as a result, once you are able to fulfill their needs and expectations, as a result employee will get more satisfied. Okay, so they will be working as per the directions of you which is given to them. So moving to the next one and last one, that is controlling. So what do you mean by controlling? Controlling, here we are talking in the context of human resource manager working as a part of management. Okay, so what he will do, we will see. So controlling is about regulating the activities in accordance with the plans formulated. This I have been already explained in general process. Like there will be a plan formulations. Okay, so plan will be formulated as per the objectives of the organization. For justifying the, or for expanding the objectives of the organizations, I have told many a times. Okay, so organization success, effectiveness, or objectives of organization always comes under making profit, expanding business, retaining customers, acquiring new customers, starting business throughout the globe, satisfying all stakeholders, declaring more dividends, giving more interest, and having innovative products, and all will comes under the objectives of the organization. See, what you will keep as an individual, scoring more. When we are talking from the angle of organization, there also it will be keeping more objectives. Okay, so with respect to the profit, expansion, business, acquiring new customers, retaining old customers, like that, many a times I have repeatedly told that. So you will be whenever you are giving explanation with respect to the objectives of the organization, or success of the organization, or effectiveness of the organization, you have to quote all these explanations, like in which angle it is, looking in, and all you have to give. So okay, then now see, the fourth function of HRM is like controlling. Okay, so here what it will be doing, actually the manager observes and subsequently compares the result. Okay, so I have told that whenever you are come acrossing the concept of control, there will be the standards. Okay, so what you have to do next process is you have to observe. Okay, then subsequent comparison you have to do with the results, or the set the standards. So whatever the standard you have set, you should check with the actual performance. Okay, So when you're doing checking, or when you're comparing with the, I mean, standard with the actual performance, you will be come acrossing the some deviations. Okay, so you will be correcting the deviations. You will be correcting the deviations, okay, that will occur. So the process is nothing but called as a controlling. Okay, so only controlling is one of the important function of HRM. Okay, so like whenever you are comparing the actual performance with the standard, you will come to know where you are standing. Okay, whether you are up to the mark what it has been decided earlier, whatever the plan has been done before, or else you are having some problem in execution, or else you are not up to the mark and all. You will come to know like what is the deviation, what is the difference, how to focus on it, how to taking care about it and all, you will come to know. Okay, so making the corrective stage is nothing but called as an a controlling. Okay, so here for doing the exercising the control, what you have to do is you have to evaluate and control the performance of the department with respect to the different operative functions. Okay, so evaluation process will take place, and also it involves the appraisal, audit, statistics and all. Okay, so these are all the concept which you will be come acrossing while exercising the controlling process as a part of management function, which will be done by the human resource manager. Okay, next we'll be moving to the roles of personnel in the human resource management. So in the human resource management, personal role is what that we have to discuss under this heading. Okay, so see here, the generally the effective human resource department, generally what they will do, they will be helping by providing the organizational structure. Okay, and what they will be doing, meeting the business needs. Okay, so wherever we go we will be talking the same contest. Okay, so the very wide contest is we need organization structure, and with the help of that we will be meeting the business needs. And why, how we will be meeting the business needs by managing the business most valuable assets. Okay, so in assets many things will come. So among many things, as Adam Smith factors of productions and all, in economics also we will see, or else the whatever general theories also will tell what are the factors for producing the goods and services, means men, material, machine, labor and all. So here exclusively we will be discussing about the personal. Okay, so for the purpose of executing the activities in a very successful manner in an organization, we need what we need, organization structure need. Okay, and it will help us to understand the or meet the business needs. Business need, you know, that is nothing but again effectiveness of the organization or the organizational objectives and all. Okay, I have explained enough quite number. So now see, to fulfill the objectives of the organization or the business needs, what we have to do is we have to manage the business assets. Okay, but that to valuable assets. Now let us see which one is the valuable assets. There will be a machine, there will be a what we call money, men, machine, land and all will be there. But now the most valuable asset is employees. Okay, so employee is the ultimate asset of organization. So you will be having machine, how who will operate, how it will be operated with the help of human only, right? In an organization, you are running organization, you have money. Okay, but for doing activities you need human resource, right? You can buy things, you can buy material, you can buy machines. The thing is that human being is required to operate it, right? The human being is required to plan it, right? The human being is required to execute it in successful way, right? So only it has been called as one of the most, no, not only one of the, it is only the ultimate most valuable assets. Okay, human employees. So now we are connecting the role of personnel in the human resource management. So how their role playing in the human resource department, that we need to understand. So here next is like several disciplines make up of HR department. Okay, so several disciplines, there are so many disciplines are there which will be making make up of the HR department. But actually what will happen, HR practitioners might perform six main duties. Okay, generally they will be performing six main duties. What are those duties actually? Yeah, one is the talent management, another one is the compensation and benefits, and third one is the training and development and compliances, workplace safety. Okay, so here see, there are six main duties are there that I will be explaining in the chart. Even it is represented in the form of the chart also. So talent management will be there, compensation is there, benefit is there, training is there, development is there, compliances is there, workplace safety is there. Okay, so if you look into the chart organization of the HR department, how it is generally, so you will be finding the HR director, assistants will be there. So yeah, under the assistants, see recruitment, compensation, and benefits. You will be finding employee relations. You will be finding retaining and development. You will be finding workforce safety. You will be finding. Okay, so in case of the recruitment, job posting, applicant sourcing, interview arranging, and applicant choosing and all, you'll be come acrossing under the recruitment. Next, compensation and benefits, under that you will be finding the job evaluation, attendance checking, then the salary policy administration, insurance, bonus managing, you will be come acrossing, employee relations strategy, planning, dispute, contract negotiation, what is that, advisory service and all, you will be finding. Next is training and development. Under that training programs you will be seeing, and leadership training and promotion policy and all, you will be seeing. Next is the workforce safety. There you will be finding the security, then the emergency preparedness, you will be finding facility inspection, you will be seeing. Okay, so this is about the workforce safety. So the next, moving to the next one, like one by one we need to understand. As a broad category which we made is the talent management, then the compensation, benefits, training and development, then the compliances and the workforce safety. So now we will be looking first talent management. What do you mean by the talent management? See, now wherever you go, you will be come across in concept of talent management. In present world, business contest, talent management is most important. Okay, so among the factors of production, men, material, machine, money, and all, among all those things, here also in previous explanation also I have told that very precious and very important, high priority one is the employees. Okay, without employees it is very difficulty to pursue business. Okay, it is not possible. Like you may be having other factors, but without having human resource it is very difficult. So only we will be particularly studying about the talent management. So talent management, generally it is what we will look into it. Okay, so see here, distinct areas of department have been rolled up, right, under the one umbrella. Distinct areas are there, right. Just see, if you take HR department only, it covers a lot. So distinct areas are there. I mean, different activities are there in the department. Okay, rolled up under one umbrella. So in one umbrella, so many activities will come. Okay, the talent management team, generally what it will be doing is, it will be doing recruiting, hiring, supporting, retaining employees. Okay, so distinct activities are rolled up under the one umbrella, so only it has been called. So activities are what, actually recruiting, hiring, supporting, retaining employees and all are there. Okay, so recruiters are the primary players. Okay, in this case recruiters are the primary players. Okay, in developing any company's workforce. So while recruiting, you have to take a lot of care. Okay, whether they are possess particular required education or not, they whether they have knowledge or not, experience, exposures and all, you have to,,, uh, check it, right. So recruiting is again very, cautious process. Okay, so that will be performed by the talent management team. Okay, and they are also responsible for the posting the position on a job boards. So should assign the job once you are recruiting means you have to post them in a job board. Okay, proper job you have to place them in the proper job board, and then sourcing the candidates through the job fairs. So you have to source the candidates through the job fairs and social medias. Okay, serving at the first line contact for screening the candidates, conducting the initial interviews, then coordinating with the hiring manager responsible for making the final selection and all. Means the process will be like so many stage wise filtering, or what we call making them through. You will be conducting, I mean, you will be keeping them in so many process. Okay, every pros they have to pass. Okay, if they are not qualified in any stage or any pros, you will be dropping them. So you have to, in order to fulfill that, you will be structuring or designing so many levels, and this employees will be crossing so many stages or the so many process level. Okay, so after that ultimately you will be doing final selection. A recruiter generally the success is typically determined by two key metrics. So when you will be telling I have recruited successful personality, you will be in a position to tell only based on two metrics. What are those metrics? The number one says that number of the positions they fill each year and the time it takes to get those position filled. So you how many posters you have filled and time how much it has taken. Okay, that is most important. These two metrics, on that basis it will be name it as like successful talent management. Then employee retention means what? Retaining the employees. Okay, see, again and again you can't go for the recruitment process. So hope by this time you understood the process and levels and stages and all. Okay, there are so many stages. Then we have to use the social medias and all for giving advertisement, and the stages of filtering employees, so many. We have to invite the experts, we have to conduct tests, and they have to get through, and we have to evaluate, and the experts have to interview, and we have to check their eligibility. I mean, what we call meritorial points and all, experience, exposures, qualification, background, and all we need to check, right? So their previous experience and all, many things we need to check with respect to the employees. Okay, so so only it is suggested to have the retention of employees. Okay, retention is nothing but retaining employees. So retaining is how possible actually it is. So like when you recruit employees, you have to retain them. Okay, next is actually employee relation and all is most important. Okay, so retaining employees, and you have to maintain good relation with the employees, and you have to support them. Okay, the areas of talent management team that is actually concerned with strengthening the relationship between employer and employee and all. Okay, so this actually, the role of the study job satisfaction, employee engagement, organization culture, resolving workplace conflict, and all should be taken care by the talent management. Okay, so again they have to look into the what we call like they have to take care a lot about the labor relations, like under that you will be studying negotiating collective bargaining agreement and creating managerial response to the union analyzing campaigns. Then next will be the interpreting the labor union and contract questions and all, you will be looking in under the labor relations and all. Okay, so finally the talent management will also focus on workforce planning. Okay, so what is the what work is there, and how many human resources required, and the type of talent required, type of experienced candidate required, type of exposure having candidate required, and all will be structured and planned by the talent management. Okay, so that is about that actually. And finally, it will be planning about the employee. Suppose in case of the employee resigns jobs, or retires from the job, or fired, or laid off and all, or get sick, or in case of die, if any employee dies, what will happen? Workplace planning team must immediately kicks into the actions. It has to take some action, because this is all very unexpected. No, if suppose anything happens, all of this sudden, they must be in a position to plan. Okay, that is about it. Next is the compensation and benefits. Okay, so like in case of compensation, what will happen? It is actually in case of smaller size of the companies, they will be like handling. HR manager himself will handle the compensation and benefits plan and all. In case of organization, like a big one, what way they will be doing, a particular person in the HR department will be taking care of the compensation, benefits, things and all. Okay, like how you will be doing, like you will be calculating the compensation by using so many components which will be designed in calculation of compensation and all, like which include certain parameters, like evaluating the pay practices of the competitors and all. See how you are going to declare the compensation. It is based on the competitor. Suppose I have hired a few employees. Okay, and sometimes what will happen, employee will be quitting one company and joining other company. Okay, so all you might have been read in the newspaper that many employees have been quit the Infosys, and they started joining the company which is the competitor to Infosys. Okay, same project has been taken by the Infosys, and another company, I forgot the name of the company, even they have taken same project. Okay, so here the training and all has been taken up in Infosys, and they have what they did actually, they got good offer from the other company which is also having same project. Okay, so good offer they offered actually. So these people have quitted. Okay, resigned Infosys job, and they started applying to the other company where offer has been given, high offer has been given to them. So in that situation, what happened, Infosys has given one instruction that at least minimum of 1 to, I think they have quoted 1 year, because the project duration was 1 year. Okay, so till 1 year, these particular employees who have resigned our organization, they are not supposed to join the other organization. Like that, they have got some verdict from the court. Okay, so like this it will happen. So whenever you are working on the compensation and benefit factors and all, you have to think of your competitors, like how they are deriving the values, like how they are giving compensation, what benefits they are giving and all. So based on that, you will be, what you will be doing, you'll be doing the calculation. So again, see here in big organization, exclusively they will be focusing on all these parameters. Okay, like calculating compensation and what kind of benefit they have to give. Few methods and all, they will international methods and all they will be adopting, and they will be following competitors, like in what the ratio or percentage they are using in order to give this. Otherwise, like this, people will resign and they will go. So as a result, what will happen, we will be losing the project, because see, when employees are there means we will be taking lot of care in giving training, development and all we will be taking. So suppose if they tell you, if you want to quit the organization, means who will complete that project? So that will become a problem. So by keeping all these technical things in the mind, the compensation or the benefits will be calculated by exclusive wing in case of the big organization. So when you take small organization, so HR manager will be the main person only calculating this particular aspects. Okay, so with this I will be concluding that point of what we call compensation and benefits calculation. And moving to the next one, training and development. So, what do you mean by the training and development? It is nothing but imparting the skills and knowledge in employees. Okay, so we will be providing to the employees, like whatever the skills required by an employees in order to execute particular task or the particular job. software, hardware related task and all will be given training to the employees. Okay, so this is about the training and development. So as a management HR manager, what he will be doing in an organization, he will be assessing employee possessing skills, whether it is suitable to execute ultimate target of an organization, or else further it is required. Okay, it's depend, like it will be calculating the required talent and how much the talent is possessed by each and every employees. So based on that, training and development will be designed and structured by the management, and as per that again, employees will be placed for further training and development in order to fulfill the objectives of the organization. Next will be the HR compliances. So in HR compliances, what will happen, this is the major and critical component of the HR department. Okay, so this is very complex. Okay, and it will be dealing with the employment and labor laws and all, and highly complex. Okay, so the team generally devoted towards monitoring the ever-changing landscape is essential. We have to keeping the companies out of the trouble with federal, state, and local government laws and all should be taken care by the HR manager. See, the HR compliances majority it will be dealing with the legal aspects. Okay, so legal aspects, especially with respect to the federal stage, state, and local governments and all, it has to be taken care. Okay, so if it is taken care of this compliances, then what will happen, business will be out of compliances, it can result in applicants as well as employees filling the clients. Okay, based on the discriminatory hiring or the employment practices. Again, see here, employees can go for climbing the hazardous working conditions and all will be there. Okay, so for that purpose, what we will be doing with respect to the HR manager, especially with respect to the compliances aspects, the team must fully understand the employment laws. Okay, employment laws with respect to the federal, state, local government is most important. Okay, laws, especially addressing the Fair Labor Standards Act. Okay, that must be take care by the HR manager, and then Family Medical Leaves and all, Leaves Act and all must be taken care, and Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 must be taken care, and next is the National Law Relations Act of 1935 must be taken care. Okay, so that it can be what we call handling the business in the purview of rules and regulation. So as a result, the company's activities and organization activities, especially with respect to the labor, will go in a smooth way. Okay, so this is about that. With this, I will be concluding. Thank you.